We are not done. We have so much more coming up. What am I talking about? Oh, we get to go to the big wall right now.
We're going to the big wall.
Okay, guys, here's what's happening. Mike is here. I'm Suzanne.
Do you want to go over there too?
This is our coin collector.
Here,
It's the giftable edition.
Let's tree-apes over there.
Check this out. Tree-apes. All right, check this out. We have a giant coin wall coming up. A little sneak peek. What are we talking here?
We're talking about probably, you get to buy like a coin dealer, one of the greatest discounts in the history. It's $400 off what we've charged for it.
Right.
When you take these coin by coin, I'll get my little catalog out and do that, the value on these coins, coin by coin, well over $3,000 coin by coin, but you get them in the original government packaging with all the original government boxes, all of that together. And here's the deal. I've sold more of these than anybody else on the planet. It is not even close. I've been selling 50 years of proof sets since they were 30 years of proof sets, okay? You know, and we just keep adding them right here. I've sold millions of proof sets. Yeah. I have never sold 50 years of proof sets, never sold 50 years of proof sets for $899.95. Yeah. Never. It's the lowest price I have ever done.
And can I tease them on one thing?
Yes, you may.
We have something coming up that's $1,300 off.
Oh, that's good.
Isn't it a surprise?
That's good.
I think it's still going to be in the show.
Yeah.
Wait, look. Did I do the math right? You're the math man.
Yeah, you did. $1,300 bucks. Save $1,300. Pretty good.
Now, we're not going to tell you what it is, but literally, we have an item that is $1,300 off tonight. So you got to stick around to find out.
So save a car. Not a great car, but you can get a car for $1,300 bucks.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. I don't know where, but would it run?
I don't know. That's not really my thing. You know, the whole car thing.
That's right.
I get out there, turn the key. If it runs, I'm good. And if it's not, I got to make a call. So
he's the coin guy.
I'm the coin guy, not the car guy.
Now I think this is fascinating because this is called the green box, and it's a mint proof set. We're $50 off tonight, so $50 off right off the bat, and we have 2 flex pays. Why did you put this collection together? Well,
I was looking for value because this is in essence our holiday coin shows. Yeah. So like you said, gift giving, something that you want to give for a gift that has value, that's unique. So the United States government is making proof sets since 1936. They are basically what the United States government does for collectors. These are coins, none of them are ever made, intended, or released into circulation. They are only available as special collector sets, as you see right here. Here's the United States government issue. There's the box, there's the certificate of authenticity. It comes in that lens. And these are called green box United States proof sets. We're not very inventive as coin collectors. They're called green box sets because
they're very green.
They come in green boxes. Okay, we also have purple box sets and black box sets and the color of the box they come in.
Red, right?
No, there's no reds.
There's no red.
There's purple, there's blue, there's black, and there's green. So green box is a very interesting subset of 5 proof sets. They're the 5 proof sets that came out before the state quarter proof sets. They also happen to be the 5 rarest United States proof sets from like 1956 through about now.
And they're not available anymore.
No. This one sold out in 1998.
Some people don't understand what a proof set is.
Right. This sold out from the government in 1998.
Right. So they're all sold out many years ago.
So here's what I want to do. So I'm $79.95 for all 5 sets. So I did a little thing here where I added up the individual, because people say, well, who buys these individually? I said, most of them are sold individually. More people break open the sets than sell you the sets, and the reason is you can make a whole lot more money.
Right.
So the Kennedy half dollars. So let's say you're a Kennedy half dollar collector. Probably the most popularly collected modern issue coin is the Kennedy half dollar. If it's not, it's the Lincoln cent. And you want a San Francisco Mint Kennedy half dollar. The only way to get it is out of these sets. 94, 95, 96, and 97, and 98. The only way to get them is here. So I'm $79.95 for all 5 of these. Let me tell you what the Kennedy half dollars are here. $21.45, $38.75, $20.35, $30.25, and $35.25.
And where are you getting those numbers?
These are out of the nationally advertised catalog that I use all the time. Like I said, to put it in perspective, when I was a 12-year-old paper boy, I bought coins out of this catalog. Okay, that's how long they've been around. Right. So you have this right here, $146 for the Kennedy half dollars.
Wow.
For the Kennedy $half, it's $146. The dimes in here, $21.95, $37.50, $25.50, $40, and $21 for the dimes. The dimes are $146. The quarters are $8.75, $22.45, $11.75, $25.50. To put it into perspective, it's well over, coin by coin, over $450.
Wow.
Over $450. So the reason I brought this in is not only, and remember I talked about the spread of the numismatic value to the silver value. There's also a spread in proof sets, which is near historic lows. So I brought this in because I could buy these at a price that I've not been able to buy them at in about 5 or 6 years. So I could take $50 off our price. But the coin by coin price continues to go up.
Right. Well, because they become rarer and rarer, right?
That's right, because there's only so many people, so many of these sets. They're 5 of the rarest sets made by the United States government in the proof series. And then there's so many Kennedy $half collectors, like on HSN.com, I have a complete Kennedy $half set.
Right.
I've sold hundreds, if not thousands of them while I've been here. Every single one of those sets needed every one of these sets broken open and have the Kennedy $half.
Right.
All the last 30 years of Lincoln cents that I have ever sold in the history of HSN, I had to open up all 5 of these proof sets to do this. I have quite literally taken and opened proof sets to get the individual coins out. We have probably single-handedly broken open 1 million United States government-issued proof sets to get the coins out of them, Did you
find these recently?
We had a big batch of these. We had a real big batch of these, yeah. And so basically, you're looking at these, that coin by, so you're paying about $15 a set. Over $450 retail value. Great opportunity. So this is a great holiday shop.
And I got to give you a little tip on that pricing, on the sale price. It's only available for 2 days. That's it. And here's the thing. I know we move quick and we got a lot of coins to talk about and we get super excited because it's a really cool show. But you have until the end of January. So if this is going to go under the tree, you can even do all your research behind it. And we really encourage you to do so. I think that's why Mike has sold millions and millions of coins here at HSN, because we're a trusted dealer of coins. Yeah. You know, you get what you get. He says what you say. You know, it's all good. It's all good. So if that's a holiday gift idea,
someone once
it's a great
said,
time to pick it up.
I am's what I am's. That's all what I am.
That's right, Popeye. I have these.
Yeah, I
bought these years ago.
Yeah, good.
I bought these. Gosh, maybe 4 years ago? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love this. This is good. Tell them why I bought it.
Unfortunately, you paid $169.
I did. You're right. It was.
I know.
It was absolutely higher.
Because 4 years ago, silver was way higher.
Higher price, yeah.
And then what happened was, and then silver kind of cratered. Okay, silver kind of cratered, and now has been coming back.
Right.
So I want you to listen to this. Listen to this. See this?
Sound of money.
That's the sound. That's the sound of silver.
Yeah.
So here's what happened. I've talked to you about, and we were talking to you in the last hour about premiums. In other words, what a numismatic value of a coin is versus the silver value of the coin.
Right.
So what I did is I wanted to go out there and get a bunch of silver Kennedy $half. Silver Kennedy $half. So I bought from a guy who sold me 2 tons of Kennedy $half.
He had somebody had 2 tons?
2 tons.
Where do you put 2 tons of?
It's what he does, you know? So he buys them,
Where do you store 2 tons?
2 tons. It literally in 55-gallon drums. 55-gallon drums. They came
Seriously?
We use a forklift to take 55. There's a bunch of drums. So anyway, so I bought a bunch of these.
Okay.
The thing that was amazing is I bought these as silver Kennedys, so just any condition. He says, all I have are uncirculated coins. And I said, well, I'm not paying a premium. He says, I'm not asking you to. I'm just telling you. Wow. So because I bought so many. And so what I did is, and I happened to buy these since I bought, tons, literally physically thousands of pounds of these. I bought these several months ago. Silver has subsequently gone up 30%. Back up to where I'd have to be $169.95. I bought them in the market at your old price if I bought them in the market today.
And I still think it's a great deal.
But the premiums, it is a great deal. So the premiums have gone down significantly. So I've been able to, now the problem is I'm at the end of my tons.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we have sold so many of these, literally thousands and thousands of rolls, which is then tens of thousands of coins, because each roll that you get for $119.95, you get 20 coins. These are the last of the silver Kennedy half dollars, and they are in original, brilliant, uncirculated conditions. These were the last coins that the United States government made and intended people to circulate these, but these are the uncirculated version. Now here's the thing. So I talk about the spread, I talk about the premium. So the silver value, we're not that far off of $119.95. The spread's very little. Now let's talk about the numismatic value.
Right.
This is the really cool part. So any of the coins in here, the silver value is what I'm charging, $6 a coin. Okay, it's a little less than $6, but $6 a coin is what we're charging. The price in the catalog, $19.90. They went up from the last time. They were $18.50 last time I sold.
So almost $20 per coin.
So you're looking at here.
Start doing the math. It's
$20
coins.
That's $400. Yes. That's the numismatic value. You're paying $119.95. Yeah, that's right.
Thus, that's why I ordered these a couple of years ago.
Now, here's the thing. This is the new catalog from these guys, okay? So I get the updated catalogs. The last time I sold these, literally like 2 weeks ago, this catalog's brand new, it was $18.50 a coin. We're up to $19.90 a coin.
Wow.
Okay, so they've gone up almost 8% in terms of the numismatic value that are in these coins. Let me show you some of these. So when I talk about these coins, so you get the silver, so you look at here, so there's none of that telltale copper line that you're going to have right there, none of that telltale copper that you're going to have. So you flip this up. That is the look of a brilliant uncirculated Kennedy silver Kennedy half dollar for $6.
That's crazy.
Okay, for $6 a coin. They're going to come in this
20
right here. They're almost 20. So here's ultimately what it comes down to. So the normal price on these, when you bought them months ago or whatever it was, and if I sold these to you
a couple years ago.
If you bought them 6 years ago, this same thing was $399. So $20 a coin, because silver's $50 an ounce.
Right.
Okay, so at $50 an ounce, these things I've sold these for as much as $3.99. What I have not done is sold them for less than $119. I've sold them for $3.99 and $2.99 and $2.49 and $1.99 and $1.69, $1.49, but $1.19.
So this is the lowest price ever.
This is the lowest per coin price that I've ever been able to do.
That's incredible.
On these,
that's
absolutely,
really
positively incredible.
And I'll tell you what too. What would be really fun about this, because they are loose. They come in these little. You get 2 of these little guys. There's 10 in each.
No, one of those. There's 20 in that roll.
Oh, and 20. I bought 2 sets.
Well, no, you bought 2 of them, yeah.
I know I have 2 of them at home. So you get 1, there's 20. What I would do, I think this is a wonderful gift, like stocking stuffer for everybody, and you can tell them the story behind it, because basically you spend $6, even if they went online, it's like, oh, really? It's $20? So if you want to divide these up between your grandkids, I think that would be a super cool stocking stuffer.
Here's another way to do this.
Okay.
All my golf buddies, I'm a big golf guy, right? This is what they get for their ball marks. Okay.
Oh, that's a fun idea.
That's right, because they're silver Kennedy half dollars.
That's kind of bougie, but I love it.
Yeah.
It's like, here, guys.
Here you go. It's not outrageous.
No,
it's $6.
That's really fun.
And so they get that,
that's
and now they can. And once you get to be my age, you got to be able to see it on the green.
You need it big.
And you need it big, and shiny's good too. So you put all that down. So
that's such a clever idea.
So let me bottom line this for you. So first of all, you have the Kennedy half dollar, first made in 1964. They stopped making them in silver 50 years ago, basically, okay? So it's been a half century since they made them out of silver. So these are all 50 years old or older. So these coins are all a half century older, because these are the last of the silver Kennedy half dollars. What it amounts to is you are paying for the silver price of these, okay? For the silver price of these, and getting that numismatic value at no additional cost or charge. And I showed you the numismatic value, $19.90. Used to be $18.50, the last catalog. This catalog up to $19.90, because silver is going up so substantially.
But why have they consistently been such a good investment for a coin collector?
Kennedy. John F. Kennedy. I mean, look, November 22nd, 1963, America changed forever with the assassination of one of our most popular presidents, John F. Kennedy. This nation rushed to memorialize him, and they did so on America's largest circulating coin. Now, this coin is a slightly different design than what the Kennedy half-dollar is that we see today, except for the special ones. If you look at this, the design was originally approved by Jackie Kennedy, and they took his inaugural medallion, and they said, what do you think? She says, we need a little more hair. And so they added some hair,
more detail
in the hair so you could see it. Look at that, absolutely stunning, beautiful silver Kennedy half-dollar. Now, subsequently to this, as we stop making these in silver, it's harder to strike the manganese brass that they make the other coins.
You can't get the detail out
You don't
of
get
it?
the detail of the hair, so it's flatter.
Oh,
so this is the original design. So you have that. So you have the Kennedy. You have to understand, when this first came out in 1964, the silver Kennedy came out in 64, this was change.
Right, it's in your pocket, right?
But when they released it, there were lines around the block at banks to get change. You were limited to 2 per person for change. That is how significant this coin was in early American numismatic history to be able to get this coin. And you're getting all that numismatic value, the fact that these are original brilliant uncirculated, the fact that they are original silver coins, but you're getting them at $6 a piece, not $20 a piece.
Let me ask a question. When silver really went to its peak a couple years ago, did people melt a lot of these?
Oh gosh, yeah, millions.
So talk about the fact that they're becoming rarer and rarer.
There were some of these melted today, I promise you. They melt silver coins constantly in this country. Literally, silver coins in America are becoming rarer and rarer and rarer with each and every passing day. When I first started in this business, you could get bags of silver dollars. Those don't exist anymore. You get bags of Walking Liberty half-dollars. Those don't exist. Franklin half-dollars 5 or 8 years ago, you could get, those are gone.
No kidding.
The Kennedys are next.
Right.
Okay? So literally you have a collectible, an incredibly desirable collectible that quite literally gets rarer every single solitary day.
Right.
So every single passing day, these coins get rarer and rarer. And you're buying them for their silver price, and you're saving that $14 a coin numismatic value that you're being able to get because I bought these right. I bought tons of them, but the problem is like I said, the tons are almost gone.
Right.
And if I go into the marketplace today, because of the 30% increase in the price of silver, I'm back to the $169.95.
Because you bought these at a really good price.
I bought these at 30% silver ago.
Right.
And that's why I did. So $169 was the price. We paid like less than 30% less. So that's why we said, okay, since we paid less, you pay less. We're down to $119.95 for all 20 coins, $6 a coin.
Yeah, you get all 20. So if you want to split them up amongst family members, that's cool. If you're thinking gift giving, this is a really affordable way to give cool gifts to everybody. We've got more coming up, including the peace coin, right? We'll talk about that in just a moment, so stay with us.
Shopping is easier than ever with the HSN app. Turn on notifications to get shipping updates, exclusive offers, and alerts on your favorite products sent straight to your phone. Now you can share all your fabulous finds with your friends right from the app through Facebook, text, and more. Save your favorite products all in one place. See it, heart it, save it. Download the app for Apple or Android devices by searching HSN app on hsn.com.
John!
Well,
again?
Okay, I know. That one's mine, okay?
Yeah, definitely.
Honey. Perfect.
Oh, good.
I love it when Mike's here. Okay, so if you missed the fun, last hour, I literally stepped off the set and then I had a whole lot of trouble, but I got it. I got one of our coin sets is now completely sold out, right? It's a limited edition. Sorry, it's gone. But if you've never seen these shows before, if you see something that really...
She literally got her phone off, went off in the corner, and started buying the coin.
It took me about 10, 15 minutes to get everything worked out because I had to do some stuff. I couldn't remember my password, on and on and on. But anyway, the whole point about that story is if you see something you really love, don't wait. Or if you hear Mike and you go, wow, that really seems like it's pretty exciting, again, don't don't wait on some of these. We had what, 2, 3, 4 coins sell out last hour? So again, this is the time to, if you're thinking gift idea, that's the essence of the show. And just one quick note before we get into this, Mike only has one more show, not day, not multiple shows in a day, but you have one more show, and that'll be it for the whole holiday season.
And I think it's November 3rd. So, our last 45 minutes here. Or 40 minutes here.
And then you have, how many hours?
2 hours.
You have a 2-hour block, and then that's it.
7 to 9 p.m.
So think gift giving as we head into the final wrap-up of this hour. All right, let's talk about the peace dollar.
Customer pick, 1923, uncirculated, United States government issue peace dollar. $79.95. I want to show you this. Every one of these coins is stunning, original, brilliant, uncirculated. Look at this, a 100% customer pick. I go to the nationally advertised catalog, $123. $123 is what I've got on this. And look at this. So people say, why is it the peace dollar? It was issued at the end of World War I. I mean, World War I was the Great War. I mean, literally millions and millions and millions of people died, and the war and the world was ready to be done with war, and so they designed this peace dollar. And one of the things that it did is the reverse is unique. American eagles on our coins have always had wings spread, you know,
like super
flying,
powerful.
with the arrows of war in one hand, the olive branch of peace in the other talon, and has always been this. This is not at all that. This is the eagle at rest, as you can see right here, with only the olive branch of peace. We were ready to be done, and this was the 1923 original brilliant uncirculated Morgan dollar. Only $79.95. Like I said, $123 in the catalog, and it's going to come in its own individual box that you see here with the airtight holder, the whole thing right here. Great little thing to give for the holidays.
How significant is it that it's 90% silver?
It's big, because this is the last silver dollar that the United States government made. This is the last silver dollar that the United States government ever made, is what this particular one is. Very, very important from that regard. Now, in the peace dollars, the easiest of the peace dollars to get are the 1922s and 1923s, which is what I showed you there. I was able to get a very small quantity of the 1924s. These are now much rarer. So they made a lot in 1922 and a lot in 1923, and then they started trickling off in 1924. So here is the 1924 United States government issue peace dollar. If I go to the nationally advertised catalog, I think it's $132 for the 1924, if they even have it. I gotta look it up here real quick. So once again, so now what you have, the 24, is going to be, they haven't even listed it uncirculated. They've got it in almost uncirculated for $110.
No kidding.
Yeah, $110 almost uncirculated. Our coin is brilliant uncirculated at $79.95. So look at this coin. So when I talk about brilliant uncirculated, you see me kind of go side to side as I turn this coin. That's the luster. So this coin, when it was struck, so when a coin is struck, and the die strikes a planchet, which is an unstruck coin, and the die strikes the planchet, the silver flows into the voids of the die, creating the design, the device of the coin. And as it does so, that silver creates what are called flow lines. And those flow lines reflect light in a very, very, very specific way. Here and here. Right? And as I turn this, you see how I always turn these? Because it looks like the spokes of a wheel. See how it's right in the middle and you have the 4 bicycle spokes in essence? That is the hallmark of what they call luster. And luster is how you determine whether a coin is uncirculated or not. You cannot fake luster. You can make a coin shiny, but you can't make it be lustrous. Okay, because of those flow lines very specifically reflect light that way. So as I turn this, you see...
And if they start to be carried, you lose those almost instantly.
Almost instantly. If you touch them, just the oils from your hand, if you touch that coin, immediately begin to degrade the condition of the coin in and of itself. So the 1922 and 1923s are the most common, but they're still very desirable. People absolutely positively want them. Now in that time, you get to 1924, now you're starting to look look at a pretty significantly much rarer coin, a much more desirable coin, a coin that there are far fewer of than what there are of the 1922s and 1923s. So for me to be able to do a 1924 for the same price as a 1923 is actually pretty exceptional.
And Mike, explain that, because we had the 21 and 22 earlier. When we hit the 100th centennial
of those,
and when we get to these,
and it's going to happen to every one of these year after year after year.
And explain that again.
So what's happened is once a coin gets to be 100 years old, it's a big deal. Okay, they'll start doing centennials. The United States government will probably do a special Morgan silver dollar in 2021. They're already talking that. They're going to do a special peace silver dollar in 2022 for the same thing. And so as each coin hits its centennial, it becomes immensely, incredibly, phenomenally more popular and collectible. And when there's fewer of those coins, particularly in condition like this, it is critical that you get those coins, absolutely, positively. Okay. Now, you think those were hard to get? Very quickly, very shortly, I do not have much time. I have an extraordinarily limited, at the same exact price, 1925 peace dollars, original condition that you're going to see right here. Look at these coins. There's that luster, like I said, that absolutely every single solitary one of these is original coins, have not been reprinted, restruck, or redone in any way, shape, or form. Every single one of them a customer pick. Every single one of them getting more and more difficult with each and every passing day as silver continues to increase so dramatically in value. And like I said, a huge customer pick, only $79.95, only $79.95.
Why is this one difficult to find?
Just they made less.
Okay.
The mintages, it's a big thing. So the biggest
mintage
mintage
was... When did the peace coins end? The peace
1935.
Okay.
But they didn't make any during the Depression. So they were 1928, and then they skipped to 1934.
Oh, okay.
So there's no 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. During the Great Depression, there was people didn't need money. Nobody had any money.
Right.
And so what happened is then these trickled off to absolutely almost nothing in terms of mintages, and this is the start of that in 1925. Because there was plenty of 1922 and 1923 peace dollars. Right. So those are the ones that circulated. The government made some of these, mostly to keep the silver states, particularly Nevada, happy, so that they kept using silver to do that, but they mostly, they made very, very few of them, and then they just put them in the bank vault and eventually melt them and make more coins. Right. And so what happens is after 1923, they get exceptionally rare. Now you get to 1926, 27, 28, and 1928 in this same condition, you know, you're looking at 1928 Philadelphia in this condition is a $2,000 coin or something like that.
Oh my goodness.
So you just go back a couple years and you got $79.95, nationally advertised catalog $132 for almost half price there for the 1925.
And just so you know, on our FlexPay on this, it's any major credit card, just spread your payments out over 2 months. It's a really great way to get a very, very rare coin and a really unique coin. I think that's a really beautiful coin, actually. Remember, we've got 1923, 1924, and 1925. Also, how often, Mike, can you put all three of those together in one show?
Hard. Usually I can get the 23s, the 24s, and 25s. Much more difficult for me to get.
So it's kind of neat to have them all in one fell swoop. And is it important to try to get the entire collection?
Yes.
Yeah, and we have 21 and we have 22 we showed earlier, right?
Yeah, well, 21 was the Morgan silver dollar.
Oh, the Morgan, I'm sorry, was it the
we have 19... we have a 21, 22 piece dollar. I have a 21 Morgan piece silver dollar. It's a special commemorative, probably on HSN.com. A couple $100 is my guess.
Oh, gotcha.
Like
okay. All right,
and I think I have some of the rares. I think I have some 35s and 34s.
Oh, you do? On HSN.com?
HSN.com. So when the coins that I just simply can't get enough of, we
to put on the air.
To put on the air.
We're not going to give it air time.
We have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of coins on HSN.com.
Oh yeah, definitely check it out. Okay, wait, before we get into this one, what do you think is the craziest coin on .com that we're not going to talk about?
The 2015 Mint State 69 American Silver Eagle, I think it's about $4,700, something like that.
Check that out. All right, now we're going to move on, and I said earlier in a tease that there was going to be one set that's actually $1,300 off. Not $13, not $130, but $1,300 off. We started, when I prepped for the show, let me qualify that, with 68 available. I'm gonna be surprised if we have that many since we're in the show right now. So what makes this one so spectacular?
Just what we call conditional rarity.
Okay.
Conditional rarity. Conditional rarity means it's a coin that's rare by condition. There are 1986, 87, 88, and 89 Silver Eagles that are available out there. What they are not available in is Mint State 70 Perfect. But here's what it comes down to. When the United States government first started making, when Ronald Reagan signed the Liberty Coin Act into law in 1986, he created the most popularly collected silver coin in the world. They come out, and the United States government made them, and they were released, and they were very, very, very popular. And people would buy them and put them away and do all those things. The government did not take, because they were intended to be, in essence, bullion coins, a way to put back silver, in essence. And so because of that, they were really an answer to the Chinese panda, which started a few years earlier than this. And so they didn't take particular care in making them. And understand, back in the 1980s, nobody certified coins. I was the very first person to certify modern issue coins in about 1998. Was the first time we started certifying modern issue coins. I remember at the time everybody said I was crazy. There were several of the grading companies today who said, we'll never certify modern issue coins. It's ridiculous.
They would only just do like old coins?
Older coins, yeah, because it's all vintage coins. So you had, you know, bust silver dollars and bust half dollars and barber dimes and barber quarters and all that other stuff. Then finally, you know, they realized those are all certified. Not everybody has $5 million to complete their collection. So people want certified modern issue coins because they're affordable. So we started certifying them in 98. Well, by 98, most of the early coins right here, so not 86, the first year of issue, 86, 87, 88, 89, had already been busted open. People had did it. The government didn't do a very good job doing this or anything like that. So what we did is you had to go back and find coins that have been literally sitting around for 30 years.
Just like in
and so what we did is, that's right, and we found in an estate recently, we found in an estate a guy who had put away 4 boxes of each one of these. Each box is 500 coins.
Wow.
So it was 2,000 fresh coins of each and every one of these. 2,000 fresh coins. Now we see Mint State 69s and Mint State 68s out there all the time. What you don't see is Mint State 70, particularly at a price like this at about $400 a coin, actually a little less than $400 a coin. We're about $350 a coin at this. We were at $27.99. So out of those 2,000 coins, we were able to get about 100 sets.
That's it.
Yeah, 5%, we actually did really well. We actually did really well.
I mean, how many are left?
Okay, 68, okay, gotcha. So there's 68 left. So we've sold 32 of these and without, in essence, airing them anytime recently. Yeah. So here's what it comes down to. So $350 a coin, you're going, oh, I can buy a regular modern issue American Silver Eagle in 70 for, you know, what do we do our today's special for, 89 bucks or something like that. Mm-hmm. But understand, these are, there can be thousands of those. There are literally hundreds of these.
Right.
Okay,
Super
in existence.
Rare.
The fact that I have 68, I have about 66 more than just about anybody else in the world of each one of these coins, right, because they're so phenomenally difficult to get. And that's the key to this one. The key to this one in terms of value is very simply the price. Now you have these absolutely positively perfect first 4 years of issue. Go out there in, like I said, in any of the major grading companies, NGC, PCGS, to get these 4 coins at $1,499.95 just simply isn't possible.
Right.
Okay, it's simply, it is only possible because we were able to find 2,000 original coins to be able to do this.
Just such a big amount.
It's why it's a customer pick. We sold plenty of these at $2,799 back when I get 2 or 3 or 4 sets at a time.
Well, explain that too, because a lot of people say, oh my goodness, how can you take 1,300? That's a huge savings.
For years and years, because I've been selling these for years. I mean, because they're very desirable. It's the first 4 years of issue. They're absolutely positively perfect. They're almost impossible to find. We have literally thousands, if not tens of thousands of people that have been collecting our Mint State 70 Silver Eagles here since, you know, I've been on the air selling them here for the whole 21st century, basically, right, is what I've been. So they've had those, and they're back collecting, and these are the final 4 to get. Well, these are 4 of the last 6 to get. The other ones are 96 and 97.
Tough to find.
Yeah, the 96 in Mint State 70 right now, I'd have to be about $6,000 or $7,000.
Oh my goodness.
The 97 is probably about that $2,500 range, somewhere right in there. Very, very difficult to get those coins. So to get these coins at $1,499.95 is exceptional. It is not something that you go out there. You go out there, the 88s, you can easily spend $1,000 on. I think that's the toughest toughest coin to get. This is, you know, $400, $600, $800. I can go out there and I could, you know, come up with price comparisons probably at $4,000 or $6,000 or $8,000. I think legitimately more, it's more like $2,500. I think those are people charging you for things simply because they're the only ones, they think they're the only ones that even have the coins.
Exactly.
And then I'm going to give them to you in the red oak presentation box. First 4 American Silver Eagles, absolutely positively perfect. So the first 4 Eagles isn't necessarily the big deal. The big deal is mint state 70, absolutely perfect. So instead of what amounts to literally millions and millions and millions of these coins that are available, about 5 million of each one, and they make 50 million coins these days. So these are 10 times rare. But in mint state 70, there's not millions, there's not hundreds of thousands, there's not even thousands of these coins. Now all of a sudden, you have a coin that's less than 1/10 of 1% of the coins are in absolutely perfect condition. It's what's called conditional rarity, and it's absolutely critical for you to be able to pick these up.
All right, well, definitely less than 60 available. Those all dribble out. Trust me, it's so funny. People watch the show, and then afterwards, you'll see items sell out online. And I love it, because you're watching the show, you're checking it out, you're doing your research, and then you go, oh yeah, I'm gonna grab that one. So again, not to miss on that, okay? By the way, we have VIP financing. If you use your HSN card, we're gonna give you 12 months to pay that off using your card. So that's the only thing in the show that we're gonna actually offer the VIP financing on. Oh, I do it out on the 50. There's 2 things. So it's that one and then the 50 years of proofs coming up. We'll have the same offer, but if you have your HSN card, you might want to use it to be able to get that really rare set. Okay, so now we're moving on to the...
Speaking of mint state 70.
Yeah, look at this.
I'm going to give you the opportunity to get all the mint state 70 Silver Eagles from the 21st century. From 2001 to 2019 at a guaranteed price. In a guaranteed price, your price can never go up and your delivery is guaranteed. It's an auto ship.
Awesome.
So we're going to give you the 2005, which is a crazy rare coin to start with, because here's what happened. In 2008, we had the financial crisis in the world. The United States government, the mintage of American Silver Eagles went up about 8 times, about 800%. Wow. So the coins from 2009 on are a little easier to get. So anything pre-2009, extremely difficult to get. But we're $89.95, which is a pretty good price, and every one of the coins is mint state 70. Go back and try to find this coin for $89.95. You're talking about hundreds of dollars, hundreds of dollars, hundreds of dollars for just those early coins. We are $89.95 in the auto ship for every single solitary a Silver Eagle of the 21st century, all certified perfect. So who wants the 86, 87, 88, 89? All the people that are in this.
Right.
All the people that are in this. So you start with the 2005, and then every month you'll get another perfect American Silver Eagle until you have every single one of them back to 2001.
Okay.
With your second auto shipment, we're going to give you the red oak presentation box.
Nice.
I think this is the big, this 25 coin one right here. This thing I think is $79.95. So basically, take that off this whole thing. Now we're down about $79.95. With your second auto ship, you will get the red oak presentation cost at no additional cost. How many of these we have?
150.
Okay, now here's the deal. So we have 149, and that's an important number. I know it's a auto ship for you. You start off with 1 coin, you get 1 every month. It's not like I go out and I sell you this coin, and then I go find this coin and this. I have to own all these coins right now.
Right.
So I have 150. Well, I had almost 200 of these sets, but now there's 150 left. I have 150 of each one of these coins that have to sit in the vault.
Right.
What happens if silver goes back to $50 an ounce?
Each one of these raise the price.
I cannot raise the price. Your price can never go up, and your delivery is guaranteed. At $50 silver, this coin's $139 or $149 in mint state 70 perfect. At $60 silver, $70 silver, but people are calling for $100 silver. I don't know if they're right. I'm not clairvoyant. I can't guarantee the future. But here's the thing: I have to own them all right here, right now, so that I can guarantee your price.
Coming up next, stay with us. We're going to have the big set, the 50 years of proof. Stay with us.
This holiday, Black Friday might be all green. $50,000 could be yours thanks to HSN, QVC, and Zulily. Enter our Black Friday sweepstakes for your chance to win. Search sweepstakes at hsn.com right now. You can enter every day through December 8th. Win instant daily prizes from your favorite brands or take home the grand prize of $50,000. No need to stand outside in the cold. The holidays just got merrier. Enter now. We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search gemstone to see our gemstone enhancement chart.
I told Mike, I said, man, that last coin set we had in the first hour that I got before it sold out. I said, that gives you a little coin collecting high.
She goes, I got a coin high going here. Because I got the 5-coin set for $199.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, that's a good deal. And this is a spectacular deal. And you always say, whenever we do the big sets, which you don't do that often because they're virtually impossible to put together, but when you do that, you say you're buying like a coin collector here.
Like a coin dealer.
Coin dealer. Yeah, not a collector, but a dealer.
And the reason I say that is coin dealers sell customers what they want, sell collectors what they want. And at the end of the day, there are proof set collectors. As a matter of fact, the United States government sells a brand new proof set every single solitary year, and when the first day they're available, they sell about 250,000 of them. I mean, just like that, instantaneously. They've got 100,000 people in their auto ship getting a set from the United States government. I think they're about $35 or $40 for a brand new proof set from the United States government. They're tremendously popular. And so there are proof set collectors. Now, let's say you started in 2000. Let's say you started in 2010, or you've been doing it for 10 years. You want to back collect. Right. But getting original United States government issue proof sets, particularly because all these are sold out limited editions, are exceptionally difficult. And there are specific years in here that are far more difficult than other years. To sell this contiguous run of these is very, very difficult to find.
Because usually you're breaking all this up.
Right. Because what happens is coin dealers will sell, the first 40 years of proof Kennedy half dollars. I think we probably have that on hsn.com. And so we have to open up one of every single one of these sets to get the proof Kennedy half dollars, because this is the only way that they come.
You have to get them out of there.
And you got to get them out of there. And you got to break open the set and do it. When we sell all our Eisenhower silver dollar sets, I cannot even begin to tell you how many Eisenhower silver dollars sets I've sold over the years. 10,000. And every one of those sets, I have to smash open one of these. Susan B. Anthony sets. I've sold thousands and thousands and thousands of Susan B. Anthony sets. Every one of those have to be opened up to come out of here. State quarter sets. I've sold 100,000 state quarter sets, and the proof state quarters come out of these sets right here. It's the only way to get them. Sacajawea gold dollars. So go to hsn.com, look at any of our proof dollars, proof half dollars. All the coins in essence come out of here.
Out of these, specifically.
So the reason you don't see these is coin dealers break these up and sell them. And people say, well, why do you do that? It seems a lot of work. Well, where there's work, there's money, okay? And that's what we've got here, and that's what the big deal is. And so that's what I talk about buying like a coin dealer. Keep in mind what a proof set is. A proof set is a special set of collector coins made expressly and exclusively by the United States Mint as for and by the collector, if you will. So they're only made for collectors. The collectors get these coins. None of these coins are ever made, intended, or released into circulation. As a matter of fact, since 1968, it's basically the only way to get a San Francisco minted coin. Comes out, they've been since 1968, the San Francisco Mint has made the proof sets. They don't make coins for circulation, they only make the special coins right here. So we're going to start in 1960. Will you hold that for me?
Wait, can I start with one more thing before you do that?
Go ahead.
I just want to point out, because it's a really cool story when he gets into it. The HSN price on these normally is almost $1,300. And here's what happens. Everybody wants to hear the story. He'll do all the math. It's fabulous. When he gets done with the math, you're like gaping. And you get it why people will spend, buy this for $1,300.
Right.
We're $400 off tonight. And I don't have a lot of these sets going into the show. Just wanted to give you a little heads up. All right, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I wanted to point that out because that savings is substantial tonight with $400 off.
So here's what we've got. These are United States government issue proof sets. This is a 1963 proof set. This is the way they used to do this. They put them in an envelope. They literally would type your name on here and put a stamp on it and send it to you. Okay, we don't do, they also sold big boxes of sets. I don't do the individual sets. Those are the ones we break up. I love the return address, Treasury Department, Philadelphia. So it's like the return address is the big building with all the money. Okay, you know, so figure that out.
You all know where it is.
You all know where it is. This is the part that I love. So, and I'm going to talk about the coins here in a second. So when they do this, they sent this little buck slip, what you call a buck slip right here. And I'm going to read this to you. And it says, your U.S. proof coins have been carefully inspected and then sealed in a transparent envelope. This package was designed to prevent or delay tarnishing and discoloration. Nevertheless, sooner or later, tarnishing may occur. Care in handling and storing will help prolong the newly minted luster of the coins. Heat and direct sunlight are especially harmful. So we've kept all these coins out. Here's this. Please do not ask us to make exchanges or adjustments. If you don't like your coins, just, I guess it's too bad, tough. If there should appear what may seem to you, idiot coin collector, a defect or scratch on a coin, it is no doubt a crease in the packaging material. We tell you this to save us both unnecessary correspondence. That's what passes for customer service in 1962 or 63. Now what I want to do is I opened up this package. So this package was 1962. So I want to show you what a proof Franklin $50 looks like from 1963. So it may be a crease in the polyethylene package.
That's unbelievable.
That is an absolutely stunning 1963, 56-year-old United States government issue solid silver Franklin $50 in gem-proof condition that you're going to see.
It looks like it was minted yesterday.
It looks like it was minted yesterday.
Right.
It is absolutely, positively amazing. I'm going to put that back up there. So I wanted to show you that's what every single coin in every single one of these packages looks like and have never been touched. Right. So now I want to talk about the value. So you understand what proof sets are. So in essence, remember, you pay today about $30 or $35 for a current year issue proof set. So 2018, 2019, I think they're 30 or 35 bucks. A 2012 proof set's going to cost you, I think we have them on hsn.com, $250. 2013 is like 100 bucks. 2010, 2011, those were $100, $125 a piece. How about we're going to charge you 17 bucks a piece.
It's incredible.
For 50 sold out limited edition United States government issue proof sets.
And this is not auto ship, you guys. You get the whole wall.
You get the whole wall.
And you get all the goodies below me too, because all the original packaging.
Now understand what you get in here. So you get the first 46 years of proof Kennedy $50. The only way to get them are in here. You get the last 4 years of proof Franklin $50. You get all the proof Eisenhower silver dollars that are in here. You get all of the Sacajawea golden dollars for the first 10 years. You get the first 3 years of the presidential dollars. You get all of the state quarters in proof condition, including all of the territorial quarters as well. And you get all that for the lowest price I have ever sold these for in all the decades that I have been here, only $899.95. So they said, let's do a very special pricing because I've got this and only one more show. So if you're looking for the ultimate holiday gift, and let's break it up. You got, you know, you want year things, right? Just like this. So
wait, I got to mention we're down to 154 left, and then this is sold out. And again, of all the years he's done this, okay, and you've done it. He doesn't do it often within a year, but you have done it over the years. This is the lowest price he's ever had it on the air for, which is amazing.
And it's really
like amazing.
It's like amazing. Normally $12.99. So I want to do this. So I tell you, there's certain years that are hard to get. The 2009, the last set in here, because remember, you're paying about $17 a set. Now, this is the set. You're not paying $17 a lens. You're paying $17 a set.
You get all that in
That's the 2009, the largest proof set ever made by the United States government. It came in 2009. So I'm going to do this. So you paid $17.
Right.
Okay, so for that set right there, and I have all the prices here. The pennies in there are made out of copper. That's the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cent. Those sell for $13.95 each.
So right there, it's over.
That's $65. Okay, that's $65. Right. Then we have all of the, there's the dollars that you're going to have right there. Those are the presidential dollars. Those are going to be $6.50 a piece. That's another 20, we're $90 right there.
Just 2 lenses.
Remember, you're paying 17.
Right.
Okay, how about the quarters? These are all of the national parks quarters, or I'm sorry, the last year of issue of the state quarters from all the territories. Those are $7.95 a piece. That's another $56. We're up to $150. You're paying $17. And then the last little lens right there, you're going to get, there is, that's going to be $10.50. The $half in there is $7.50. And then these guys are going to be $5 a piece right there. So you're almost $200 on the 2009 that you spend just $17 on.
Just those 4 lenses.
$200.
$200. Just, and by the way, there's 100 and how many left? 141 left. 141
left. Yeah. So they're going crazy now.
Yeah.
Now, and here's what happens. Look, we're spending a lot of time here. This is the holiday thing that we're doing right now. Remember, that set was 200. I know it's a lot of coins, and people wait till the end of the presentation.
Yes.
And I know we have 140, but we have millions of people watching. I had 300 people on the phone for our set. Don't wait too long, okay? You may have 2 or 3 minutes, but I would get on the phone pretty quickly. Lowest, $17 a set. So here's the 2008 set.
So there's 3 lenses in this one.
There's 3 lenses in this one. So now remember, you paid $17. So let's start right here. So the Kennedy $half for that right there is $45.50.
That one single coin.
This is $18.50. So you're $65 for that coin right there. And then the Lincoln cent in there is a mere $17.50. And then $8.75 and $8.75. You're $100 for that lens.
That's crazy.
Now let's look at so that's the last year of issue of the state quarters. You ready? $18.50, $18.50, $18.50, $18.50, and $25. That's another $100.
Just that one.
$200. Now you're going to go the presidential dollars. Those are relatively easy. Those are a mere $6.50 a piece. $220. So the last 2 years. $400 coin by coin.
Right.
You paid $34.
Just these 2. This.
You paid $34.
That's crazy.
That's awesome. As a last thing, and I'll stop the coin by coin comparison because it just continues on. Well over $3,000 coin by coin. But go up here. So these are proof Franklin. These are not real. These are proof Franklin $half. Those proof Franklin $half. You ready? Up here, you're paying $17 a piece. $60, $73, $58.50, $58.50, and $58.50.
Just for
the $half.
The $half.
Okay, the quarters in there because they are silver. Okay, because they are silver. The quarters in there are going to be $31.50, $29.50, $29.50, $29.50, and $29.50. The dimes in there are going to be $19.75, $19.75, $19. So basically $120 a set for those. So that is going to be times 5 is $600. So the first 5 years.
From here over to you, just the little yellow packages.
$600.
Just for those.
Just for the yellow pack, $600.
Wow.
Plus the 4, so you're $1,000 for the first 5 and the last 2.
Right, that's great.
Okay, so the other 43 years, you're $100 off. The other 43 years are a bonus. Right. But keep in mind all the other things that you do. If you don't mind, hold that again. I want to show you something right here. So bicentennial, so all the Eisenhower dollars, they're about $25 a piece. Jeez. How many coins are there? 334 or something like that?
The total amount is 331.
Yeah, less than $3 a coin. You're paying
insane.
Less than $3
That's why he said this is like you're buying like a dealer buys. This
right.
is the deals they look for, although it's a better deal than most dealers could even find.
Now here's the bicentennial coins.
Okay.
So the United States government actually made these in 1975 and 1976. The bicentennial took no one by surprise. We saw it coming for 200 years. Okay. So they make the 1975 and they make the bicentennial for 2 years. So you get 2 bicentennial Eisenhower dollars, 2 bicentennial Kennedys, and 2 bicentennial Washingtons. Here's the deal. The bicentennial Ikes are different, type 1 and type 2. Can we get in real close there on the dollar? See where it says dollar, as close as you can get. I want you to look at the L's in the dollars. Okay, see the L's in the dollars? See how one's skinny and one's fat? Type 1, type 2. You got to have both if you want an Eisenhower silver dollar collection. They're going to be $27.50 a piece. You pay less than $3, okay? And then you're going to get the Bicentennial Kennedy, the Bicentennial Washington that you're going to get, and then you get both of those. Like I said, $17, $3 a coin across the board. You're going to get every single solitary one of those.
How about the Susan B. Anthony? Just a real quick update, though.
Yeah, please.
I don't know if you noticed it, but on the bottom of the end of the screen where usually that little HSN button is, above that, I think we're now less than 100 remaining.
No,
I'm sorry. Well, I have 108 remaining.
Yeah.
Okay, so about 108, 109 remaining. Everybody waits, because I know you get really...
you get into it. I get into it.
I do, too, because I'm always like, this is so cool, and what's he going to say next? I got to warn you, the darn thing always sells out. I mean, it does. It always sells out, and then people go, oh, wait a minute, she just said it sold out. I missed it. Just don't miss it.
With about 6 minutes left, I look at this and I go, so why am I selling these? Why aren't I breaking them up and doing them like you go to HSN.com?
I always do that, too. I'm like, shouldn't you just break these two?
No, because I mean...
Why do you do this? Why do you? Because it's really hard for you to get the full collection.
Yes, because there's many. The 2009, extraordinarily difficult to get.
These are really rare.
Yes. The other ones that are interestingly difficult to get is there's a couple of sets in here, like the 83 and 84, these two sets. They're really cheap.
Yeah.
Okay, they're not a lot of money.
Right.
I mean, in all honesty, they're like $8 sets.
Right.
They're really hard to find because nobody cares about $8 sets. Okay? So
right.
the expense of the silver sets, they're the most expensive sets at the end of the day. They're easy to get. Everybody collects those. Everybody sells those. These are the ones that are hard. These are the ones that are hard for me to get.
How bizarro is that?
And so when it happens, for me to not be able to sell this doesn't mean I don't get 50 sets. If I'm missing one set, I can't sell you the set.
And it literally sits. And you wait. Like he waits to get, he has to get the puzzles. It's like puzzle pieces. That's why we don't do these sets very often.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm telling you, that's the other reason why.
They're the bane of my existence.
That's the other reason why the darn things always sell out, because it's one of those things where you're paying $3 a coin.
Right.
And I'm telling you, if you've never collected coins ever, this is the one that you want to jump in on.
Well, because it has a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So you want silver coins. How about the last 4 Franklin $half? I'm going to pull this Franklin down again. Because I know the coins, you look at them in the lenses and all that. Understand they're 50, 60 years old.
And they've never, ever been touched.
This is right. This is what the coins look like inside.
That's incredible.
Look at this.
And you'll even, you explain this too, you'll even reject coins that are tarnished.
Oh, we have to.
Right.
We have to. So remember the little thing that I read you? If, what it may appear to you, you're right, okay? If you have a problem, please, I'm begging you, send them back. That's not what we want to do.
That's right.
We want you to be able to have these coins, and we want them to be absolutely perfect. Look at that coin.
It's gorgeous. That's unbelievable.
That's 1963.
Because it looks like it was minted yesterday.
That's the last year of issue of the Franklin $half. That is 56 years old, folks. That is 56 years old. So like I said, those coins, and that's what all of them are. Another point. So when other people may sell you 50 years of proof sets, they do this same thing. They said, but you only get 47 sets. And you're like, okay, how can you sell me 50 years of proof sets and only give me 47 sets? The United States government made proof sets at Philadelphia from 1936 to 1964. Then they changed the proof-making capacity of the U.S. government from the Philadelphia Mint to the San Francisco Mint. In typical government fashion, that took 3 years. They made no proof sets in 1965, 1966, or 1967. However, they made sets that they intended to take the place of proof sets, placeholders. They called them special mint sets. As you can see, United States Special Mint Set. The United States government made it. They're even packaged differently. Other people never include these at their $1,400 or $1,500 or $1,800 or $3,000. I include those sets. And when you add those in, those are about $40 or $45 a set for those, because those are special finish. Kennedy $half, Lincoln pennies, Rose. And so we include those. So when we give you 50 years of proof sets, you get 50 sets. Yeah. Okay, you get 50 sets. Folks, we're down to 75, 74. We have 6 dozen sets. Understand what this is. First of all, lowest price. And then when you look in, even if it was my highest price, even if it was $12.99 or $14.99.
Don't slip past it's the lowest price you've ever done.
Yeah.
You've sold a lot of these.
I have sold, well, we're going to sell probably all 150 of them. You look at this, I have 5 dozen sets left. Okay, less than 5, 6 dozen. Right. So we're going to sell all these. So let me put that in. So there's 150 sets. We'll sell all 150 sets from the looks of things. We're going to sell all 150 of these sets. 50 sets per. That's $75 7,500 proof sets. Every single one. Now, of those 7,500, I probably went through 25,000 proof sets. Because I finally get some guy to send me 83s and I get in and all the cases are cracked. All the boxes are torn. So they're of no use to me, and those are the ones that we break open and sell, and we sell 40 years because we just want the coins out of them, okay? The penny's tarnished, okay? The dime is just scratched. The case is cracked. There's no boxes. Something's missing. These are the best of the best. And you know what I've forgotten to do is talked about one of the things that is most popular is the state quarters.
Right.
This is an entire collection of all the proof state quarters. I sell this in a red oak presentation box, just the quarters, for $449. For the quarters in the last 11 sets.
Outside of this.
Outside
like
of
you
this.
pull these out.
Right.
You sell the quarters for how much?
Yeah, say this one, isn't it $449 in a red oak presentation
And you're
box.
getting all of them inside here.
And that's just one of the sets. How about the Sacajawea Golden Dollars? First 10 years of the Sacajawea Golden Dollars. That's $250.
Right.
The Kennedys in this set are like $1,100.
Just so you'll know, we have more people on the line than we have available. You've got to stay in the line or you've got to go to .com, and it's a couple clicks and you'll get it. This will be gone. We might end our hour in 40 seconds or our show, but this will be gone.
Because we have more people than we have, but they could be ordering something else.
It's true. So
okay, they
hang
could be
in there,
ordering
guys.
something else.
Yeah, but hang in there or go to .com. It's a couple clicks and you can get it.
One last thing. We got 20 seconds. I want to show you this. 1968 proof set. This is a cardboard box. Look at the condition. Everything, including the boxes, are hand selected. $17.50 a set, $3 a coin. Folks, brand new sets are $30 or $35. $400
off, guys. Lowest price he's ever done. Stay on the line for that. Go to .com. Mike, thank you. And thank you guys for hanging out with us. Amy and Adam are up next.